What a deck!
Hello and welcome to What a Deck, where we play troll decks, rogue decks, and whatever the hell I feel like. I'm your host, Hardleg Joe, and today we're playing T-Foes to assert dominance. The T stands for Tenyi. And I guess the Foes stands for Metalfoe. We're playing Tenyi Metalfoes, an unusual combination that I haven't seen anyone else playing, which is kind of a shame because they've got a lot of synergy with them. If you're unfamiliar with the Tenyi, they're all about protecting non-effect monsters. And if you're unfamiliar with Metalfoes, they're all non-effect monsters. So, there's that. Also, the Tenyi like to be in the graveyard. Metalfoes have pendulum effects that let them destroy cards, put them in the graveyard in order to search spell traps that offer more protection for non-effect monsters. So, it kinda goes all around. Perhaps most importantly, though, fucking Super Polymerization lets you fuse with your opponent's monsters, can't be reacted to, it's still at 3, still broken, and Metalfoes have perhaps the best target for Super Polymerization. Metalfoes Crimsonite requires 1 Metalfoe and 2 monsters with 3,000 or less attack. And let me ask you, which deck in this game plays monsters with 3,000 or less attack? That's right, fucking all of them do. So, you've got a pretty great target here, and wouldn't you know, it's a non-effect monster, so we can Super Polymerization away our opponent's cards, use them to make a big beat stick with a spoon on his leg, and then use Tenyis to protect it. It's pretty sweet. Now, if you just want a deck profile, there's a link in the description to a separate shorter video there. I'll just go over everything in here, explain why I chose what I did, why Mare's not in here. Otherwise, in this video, I'm playing 10 duels against random opponents on YGOPro. I'll be testing this out, showing you how it plays, and hopefully, we'll have a little fun. Alrighty then, here we are, first duel versus Brian Mabbit. An interesting name. You want to go second with this deck because Super Polymerization, and also because Metalfoes and Tenyis don't exactly have a lot of good first turn plays. I mean, they can set up some protection in the graveyard, but you kind of rather let your opponent build a board and then hope you get Super Polymerization. Unfortunately, we didn't get Super Polymerization. We're playing against heroes. They paid half their life points, so half the work is done for us. We've got 2 of the field spell. This is probably one of the greatest field spells in the game right now. Although, having it going second, not the greatest. It kind of just adds protection. While he's building his board with his workshop over there, I'll just explain. All non-effect monsters on the field are unaffected by monster effects. Hey, that just protects you from just about everything but Raigeki. And we have stuff to deal with Raigeki, don't worry. Probably more importantly though, once per turn, if your opponent special summons an effect monster, while you control a face down or non-effect monster, you can draw 2 cards. So just a whole bunch of draw power if you go into a grind game, and this deck is all about going into the grind game, if possible. Not sure against this, we kind of need the graveyard. If he makes Dark Law, I'm not gonna be able to do a lot of the stuff that I want to do. I really gotta hope we kind of top deck Super Poly, because we have our Metalfoes guy here. You need at least 1 Metalfoe and Super Poly. That's the combo. Either that or I just gotta hope he doesn't build the thing. If he doesn't, then we should be good. If he's using evil heroes, I can get past that with this guy. This guy's pretty nice. If he's in the graveyard and you control a non-effect monster, you can just straight up send a card back to your opponent's hand, which is a great way of like non-destruction removal. And I guess I should explain, because all the Tenyis work pretty similar. I had a lot of people saying they never looked at these on stream, they didn't know how they played, and Tenyis are actually one of the more simple decks in the game. Basically, all the main deck monsters are like, if you don't control an effect monster, you could special summon this from your hand. And then they've got links. Let me see if I can pull up my thing. There we go. They've got this Link 1. It's a non-effect monster. It's just got 1,000 attack and a downwards facing arrow. So you can special summon any Tenyi, turn it into this dude, and then you don't control any effect monsters, so you can special summon another Tenyi. And then you can go into and then you can normal summon, and then you get this big guy. They don't have a Link 2 non-effect. Their Link 2 has effects. And it's kind of the most controversial part of this deck. It's kind of weird. But either way, the point is, you put a bunch of Tenyi into the graveyard, and he surrendered. And he surrendered. Well, that was a waste. Yeah, you put a bunch of Tenyis in the graveyard, and then the Tenyis have effects in the graveyard. That's the whole thing. He went through all that, and I didn't do anything. And I already explained so much, and I don't want to do it. Okay, well, I guess we're going to find a real first duel, but I'll keep that in. Oftentimes, I'll get stuff like this, and I'll just cut it out if nothing happens, but I said so much, and I got so far, and in the end... Alright, here we are again, in duel number 1, the second attempt versus Dizzy. Hopefully he won't get Dizzy, fall over, and stop his turn. We've got a much better hand now. We've got 2 Metalfoes of different scales, so we can pendulum summon our... Well, actually, we can't pendulum summon this. We've got 1 and 8, so we can do anything between 2 and 7, which covers most of the Tenyi, but not this guy. This guy is just a level 1. He's just a little tuner. But that's fine, and this is also the least useful of the Tenyi. This is basically a recycler. If he's in the graveyard, you can banish him to get a banished Tenyi and add it back to your hand. So, you know, if you've used your stuff, you can get it back. Hey, the important part, though, is we can use this, make a link, activate this. We got a counter trap that's like, if you have a non-effect monster, you can negate pretty much anything. But it doesn't destroy pretty much anything, it just negates it, which is a little sad. Not the best counter trap. Are we playing against Blue Eyes? Oh no. He has well, I guess he's probably not going to summon a bunch of non-effect monsters. But if he can make a thing... Alright, he's not going to be making a thing. We're good. We're set. Let's see here. So, what we're going to do, we're going to activate that. We're going to... Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and activate our scales. Haha. I'm going to activate this. We're going to special summon it. Hello, nice to meet you. One second here. Let me look at this. Actually... Oh wait, no, damn it, I took Metalfoe's fusion out of this. I used to have it for the longest time, and now it's gone. But that's fine. We'll get rid of this. We'll just get Metalfoe's counter. Then we'll go ahead and use... Okay, I pressed the wrong button, but that's fine. We can still make a non-effect monster. It's got slightly more than 1,000 attack, and it's got better scales, so we're good. We're set up. Yeah, I was going to, like, make the Link 1 and then special summon this and have a 1,700 and 1,000. Instead, we just got a 1,200. Yeah, you play 1 Lamp for Linkus in this because it's a non-effect monster that can be made with anything. If you need to go up to your 2 and you're afraid of not controlling a non-effect monster, this is what you can go into as your stepping stone. Fortunately, I think we're good whatever he does, because if he activates an effect, yeah, he's just going to destroy it. Yeah, and we could negate that, but I'm just going to let it be destroyed. Because when a monster is destroyed, you can activate Metalfoe. Oh wait, no, he can't be destroyed because non-effect monsters are unaffected by monster effects. So he's just sitting there, I always call Lamp for Linkus 2 Link arrows on a stick. It's just kind of what it is. So he's just sitting there like, I'm sorry, did you tickle me, Blue Eyes White Alternative Dragon? I'm just sort of here, unaffected by your things. And you can't attack because you use that effect. And he doesn't want to summon anything because I'll draw cards. Alright, well, we'll special summon this. And... yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to make Fierce Ogre of Tenyi. Big boy, biggest boy, boy out of 10. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ram this into his. Ouch, 3,000. But Metalfoe's counter. When a monster's destroyed, summon a Metalfoe from your deck. We've got this big boy. He's got 2,400. Let's just give him the 2,400 attack point tickle. And there we go. We got rid of his things. And you know, this is not very good. All we have for protection is a counter trap. We could pendulum summon this back. Well, he's unaffected by monster effects, but he could probably run us over with our blue eyes and stuff. But the point is, if he summons something, we draw 2 cards. So unless he can OTK us, which Blue Eyes can, but usually not from nothing. Usually they have to have a little bit of board presence first before they can do anything. And he does not have any board presence. I don't know if he's just bricked or if he's just afraid of giving me anything. Okay, so we control no effect monsters, so let's special summon this guy. This guy's got a pretty neat graveyard effect. I'll go over it when it becomes relevant. There we go. Let's just go ahead and special summon this out. Caw-caw! And let's go the middle route. Let's assume that this is just like a tuner or something. Yeah, he's just got Whitestone Legend. That's fine. Go ahead and draw your blue eyes. Could have attacked it with Monk, but it's fine. We're getting in for 24 and 1,000. It wouldn't have been game either way. We control so many effect monsters. It's like discount effect warehouse. And I could make Heavy Metalfoes Electromite if I was feeling it. I'm not though. Although I am 3,000. Yeah. I mean, I can pendulum summon them back again, so let's just go ahead. There we go. Big boy, biggest boy, Berserker of Tenyi, Berserk out of 10. Would you like to make my... Well, my love for you is like a truck berserker. Would you like to making fuck berserker? This is a nice song. Comment in the comments if you know the origins of that song. If you've heard it sung in your time, perhaps in some sort of black and white movie from the 90s. Well, I did not expect that. So let's see what he gets. I'm gonna special summon with my Tenyi. It's a pretty nice thing. Hey, Darlington Cobra. That's the wrong one. You searched the wrong one, buddy. Unless he's got them all in his hand and then a bunch of load fires and he's like, why did I try to play plants in this? Is he trying to fusion summon Blue Eyes stuff? I think he's trying to fusion summon Blue Eyes stuff. Pretty sure you don't need polymerization to do that. Okay. Well, there's the big-ass rock. He's hoping I special summon things. I'm not. You're wondering what's this in the graveyard. There's this Metalfoes counter. In the graveyard, you can add a Metalfoe from your extra deck back to your hand, which is pretty nice if you need one for, like, Super Poly or something. Alright, and at level 4, are we going to see that one fabled Unicorn? Is that what we're doing? This is a very weird deck. I have no idea what this guy could pull out. I should probably be more on edge. Alright, he can't, that's the answer. He can't pull out fucking anything. Alright, let's just end this man's whole career. We're gonna use this. We're gonna get back this thing. And then we're just gonna special summon. Extra deck. Hand. Special summon everything. It only has 600 attack, but it doesn't fucking matter. Barf! You're taking all the damage. It's enough to get over your things. Nice. GG, indeed. I've got all the things. And I guess I didn't need to, because I could have just done that. Indeed. I have no idea what you were playing, but at least he was nice about it. Let's go ahead into second duel and see if we can do that again, but, you know, against a deck that does more stuff. Alright, here we are, second duel versus Dragon Beat. He's going to beat his dragon. Someone call the police. A very dangerous situation. We get to go second again. I'm noticing I'm already been here for 25 minutes. Granted, a lot of that was the intro. But I still feel, you know, this is a grindy, long deck, despite the fact that it's all about, you know, building 3,000 attack point monsters, big old beat sticky guys with 3,000, there we go, 3,000 attack, Berserker. Despite that, it still seems to go pretty quick, although if he puts on a bunch of negates, I might be a little doomed. This is gonna be some shit, I tell you what. Odd Eyes, very powerful. I played them not that long ago. check out my Odd Eyes episode if you want to see how Odd Eyes play. Or I guess you just watch this guy. He's probably going to do it. But we'll see. Maybe his build is different from mine. He's pendulum summoning already. Okay. Got that. Ooh, started with the 2 Dark Worm. Alright. So far, this is everything that I would do. Electromite. And then what? Getting that? Strange. I guess he could blow up something and then get it back and then activate it and he'll summon it. Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing. No, he's going to add that back. Draw a card. Then blow this up with Sky Iris. And then this will activate. And then he could fusion summon maybe if he's playing the magician guy. Odd Eyes Dissolver. Just dissolve wipe into the oh, okay. Well, I don't think he knows exactly what he's doing. He didn't put it on any negates. Okay. So, we're going to activate this. Special summon a Tenyi. Hello. I'm a big dragon. Turn it into a wee little monk lad. And then they've got this card, which is fucking great. It is, whatchamacallit. It's Rhoda and Foolish Burial put together. You can send a card to the graveyard, add a card to hand, but only if you control a non-effect monster. Or send a worm. They're all worms, but, okay, I need this one. Gotcha. Oh, I already have one in my, okay. Started with a whole bunch of Tenyis, so we're fine. Okay, so, activate this guy because we control a non-effect monster. Hey, nice to meet ya. And then we're actually going to make this. This is one of those few cases where activating this is a good thing. Normal summon, because we have to. And then make a non-effect monster so our stuff is turned back on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. So, this guy, if he's in the graveyard, you can banish him, special summon any other one from your hand. Or from the deck. We're gonna go for this so we can reuse our stuff. Hey, nice to meet you. And we're actually going to go for... Oh, wait, actually, okay, we're gonna use this effect. You can discard a card, and then summon a Tenyi in the graveyard. Let's just go for this, because it doesn't matter. There we go. So then what we're going to end on is our Berserker. Let's see. Actually... I only use this, okay, once per turn. I barely use this effect, but it's actually really useful here. So, what we're going to do, we're going to use this return to the hand, and we're going to use it on his field spell, because I need to destroy this. This is his main playmaker. This thing has an effect where if a non-effect monster declares an attack... Hello? No. This can blow up a card on the field, so we're going to get rid of Arc Pendulum Dragon. Okay, it's dead now, but it still goes off. And you still die, and you don't get to summon from the deck. And... let's go ahead and get this back. Let's summon this out. Howdy. I think I can only use it once per turn. We're going to activate this, Volflame. And then we're going to blow up this so it's back in the graveyard. We could use it again next turn. And we're going to get Metalfoe's counter, so even if he manages to get rid of this, despite all the protections, we're still good. And we've got quite a bit of protections here. The fire guy, the red one, I'm just going to call it the fire guy. If he targets my non-effect monster, I can banish this to negate it. If he would attack a non-effect monster, I can lower its attack by 1500. Wait, did I not get the blue one? I thought I got the blue one, and fuck, I forgot the most important one. Well, that'll teach me. I shouldn't have gotten this, I should have gotten the blue one. The blue one's the best. I guess I'm getting it confused with the last duel. The blue one is, if your non-effect monster is destroyed, you can summon it back, and then just non-targeting destroy one card on the field. I think I'm one monster on the field? Something, one of those two. Either way, it's really nice when, like, they destroy this, and then it's like, but he came back, and then also you're dead, and then also this, and I probably should have destroyed this now that I think about it, because it's at 1. But I was really eager to get rid of his Odd Eyes thing while he still had, like... while I got rid of this. Spiral Flame Strike. Okay, you're gonna destroy or search? Destroy. Alright, well, I can stop that. No. What effect? I guess I should have done something different. I just assumed that, like... whenever I think of effect negation, I always assume monster effect negation, and I'm like, oh, I don't even have effects to negate. Mine's still bigger. Can you get over a 3000 attacker? You can't accept with a thing in your deck, which you don't seem to know that you can activate. I can't remember if he's used this already. Oh, there he goes. Special summon 1 dragon type. Interesting. I didn't even know that the giant space donut had an effect. That's neat. Although it's in 0, so I guess he could make a level 7. Oh, there's Dissolver. Hot diggity daffodil. Time to fusion hua. Oh, I can't use this more than once per turn? Well, isn't that a shame? I guess I should have known that, but I was mistaken. Well, I've lost this one, unfortunately. Mostly due to my own hubris. Yeah, I should have attacked over that. I was so worried about this that I didn't even think about his Electromite and all the advantage that it gives. So my bad. We lost that one, but we could have won it! I also could have just let him do that and then... I wasn't sure if he played Dissolver. But yeah, I could have let him be destroyed by the other thing and then Metalfoe's counter and got a 2400 attack, and yeah, he could attack over it, but then if he tried to bounce it, I could have stopped it then. I've never had people target twice in one turn. But yeah, either way, a loss, but it could have been a victory. I think in a match, I could eventually overcome this guy. Especially if I get my Super Poly. You never got to see that. Let's go into the third duel, though. Third duel. Dueling it up. Gotta get it all with the duel and stuff. Going against player man. He has got a big hand. Yeah, third duel. Going first. Not great. We're just gonna do Tenyi stuff. Tenyi stuff. Tenyi stuff. Building all boards with Tenyi stuff. Exodito, taco, burrito. I think all the Tenyis work in your hand, too, so you don't necessarily have to get them in the graveyard, but, like, you know, if you can get them into the graveyard, that would be sweet. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stack up. Stack it up, stack it up. Because this guy can get us something from the grave, and we're going to get this because we've already got the fire guy, right? Or am I getting confused again? Yes, we have the fire guy. There's the blue guy. Daba dee daba die. And just for fun, let's put this out here. Let's go ahead and activate that. Let's blow this up to get that. And Bob is your uncle. There you go. We've got a 3000 with some amount of protection. What are you playing, player? What manner of things do you bring to the table? Twin Twisters, I see, and getting rid of the Pankratops. Alright. That sucks a little bit because I can't use counter, but now that it's in the graveyard, I can get this back to my hand. So I've got some recovery. Doing the old pank and spank. You can't get over me, I'm too big. Hey, how about no? That's what you get for having effects. Just gonna be negated. Bigfoot. The biggest defeat. Oh no. Now he's destroyed. But he came back. But I don't get to destroy his other thing, so... What's your last card in hand? Is it the third Pankratops? Did you open with 3 Pankratops, son? We need to talk to your mother about that. Oh, hey, sweet deal. Doing stuff and doing things and setting up the grave all day. There can only be one. Alright. Well, in that case, I'll just set up the graveyard for whatever. Let's see. This guy is a worm. Yeah. So, let's just set up... Let's get another one of these. And let's get another one of these. Hey, nice to meet you. Can only control one of each type of monster. I think I want to save this for Super Poly. But I can still use these in my hand, and you're still taking 3,000. And I mean, if I really wanted to, I could return your thing to the hand and then attack. I have a feeling that's going to hurt you as much as it's going to hurt me, although I could be wrong if he's playing, like, pure danger or something. Let me look at your graveyard. Oh? Oh! Alright. This was something I did not expect. I'm just getting all sorts of unexpected die up in here. Alright. No, stop it. Get some help. But I can't be... Okay, well that is a bit tricky. Because if I attack, then I just die and take 1,500, and... I kind of want him to deck out, but at the same time... I kind of don't. I kind of just want to kill him. 3... Okay, I'm not quite there, but... Let's just go ahead. We're not gonna let him add a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to save this after all. This is a psychic. Normal summon. We're just going to get in for some big damage. Damage out of 10. Very close. And there we go. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, crumbling all day long. Stromberg is back. He's a Stromberg. And you don't get to destroy anything. And he gets to summon a thing. Hextrude once again. Do it in the streets. But he came back. Get out of here. No one likes that shit. That's rude. And he surrendered, even though I had no way to get rid of Stromberg. But you know what? We take the wins where we can get them. Let's go ahead into the 4th duel. Too hype for you for the 4th duel. What a coincidence. This isn't being staged, is it? It's not like the Mind Games deck. Mind Games are staged, by the way. If you didn't know, I'm sorry to bring back the curtain or whatever. I thought it was obvious. But I'm still getting... I got comments yesterday on that video from someone like, man, this guy is so goddamn lucky. And I'm like, luck has nothing to do with it. And he's like, you can't call this a skill. You drew all these perfect things and that. I'm like, I never said it was skill. I said luck had nothing to do with it because it was entirely staged. Because I set it up to do the thing that I wanted it to do. We still haven't drawn Super Poly. I'm beginning to get a little rustled. Let's see. And we've got 2 Metalfoes counter already. So, I don't know what this face down is. I don't know what he's planning. I don't know what he could be or what he should be. What is this again? One attack between a non-effect monster. Okay. So, we're just going to do this. Hello. Nice to meet you. Normal summon. Driver's a non-effect monster. Attack. At the attack declaration, we could just destroy it, so if you've got a flip effect or whatever, do I want to replay? Yeah, just... And then you can just keep attacking through. It's like there was attacking nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Alright. We've got some things. We've got some stuff. They're not optimal, but we have them. If he attacks this, this still activates even if he attacks this. I can also lower his attack. And if he destroys this, then I can get some stuff from my deck. Bigger stuff. Stuff that makes my protection much more powerful. Unfortunately, I can't deck thin because I've already got 2 of my 3 Metalfoes. I used to play 2 of these and 1 Metalfoes fusion so I could make the other stuff. And then I realized that 9 times out of 10, Metalfoes fusion wasn't doing me any good. And oftentimes I would, like, search it and then not be able to activate it. And I wished I just had a 3rd Metalfoes counter. So now I play 3 Metalfoes counter. And already in this game, or not this game, but already during this episode, there's been a time when I'm like, man, I wish I had Metalfoes fusion. I'm like, well, I don't know, maybe you should play this at more than 40 cards. I feel like you want to keep it as small as possible so you can get to Super Poly. Although I haven't really been Super Polying anything. Normal summon Scarlet Scourge. Alright. What does this guy do again? Target a vampire, special summon it. At the end of the battle phase, if this destroyed a monster, you can special summon them from your graveyard. Okay. Which one you going for? Alright. You want my Shaman of the Tenyi? With her fan? Alright. I'm gonna be paying a lot of life points. But why? You don't have the thing that lets you gain stuff. Let's activate one of these. I guess I should have. I don't know. On the one hand, I don't want to overextend. On the other hand, I do want to deck thin. The movie, the game, the motion picture experience of a lifetime, now rendered an amazing 4D. Yeah, because then I could have made... I forgot, okay. Well, whatever. You have that. It's of no use to you unless you have worms in your graveyard or non-effect monsters. I guess he can make whatchamacallit, the guy, that, like, rank 6 dude. Damn Fear? I can just send a card to the graveyard if I'm not mistaken. No, he made Vampire Sucker instead. Okay. And then put these 2 and make Avramax, and then I'll have a problem? Unless I get the field spell? In which case, Avramax don't do oh wait, does he increase? He increases his own attack, right? Okay, never mind. I stand corrected. Oh, why thank you, I appreciate it. You get a draw, I get a monster, everybody wins. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to make one of these. Hello, nice to meet you. I am Metalfoes Electromite. I am the best character in the show. Let's... One of those again. Activate. Blow that up. Oh, I should have blown this up. Whatever. Get this back. Draw a card. I've got so many copies of the same thing. Activate. I've got a 1. I need an 8. Yes. No. Let's go ahead. Boom. I'm doing a lot more pendulum summoning here than I ever did in testing. And it's weird. Alright, let's get this guy, and this, and this. Swear, most of the time, attack mode. Attack mode. Attacking mode! Alright, let's go ahead. Doop-a-doop-a-doot-doot. Oh. Why can't I make this guy? 2+ monsters include... Oh, okay. Including a Link monster. I never realized that before. Now I've got a Link monster. We're good. There we go. All the things that I wanted. Also, get that shit out of here. That's not allowed to be here. All sorts of attack. No, I don't want to. Not yet. Do you got another... Do you not got... Oh, okay. Well then. Blah. Alright, 5th duel versus the number 1. He was number 1, Mr. Krabs, and we still don't have our... Am I going to go this whole deck without getting Super Polymerization? Did I talk all about Super Poly and then not? Oh, he's playing the new Fire War. Okay, during your draw phase, before you draw, you can give up your normal draw and add a 1 equip card instead. Ah, ooh, interesting. I see. If you control an equip spell, you can place one normal. Okay, gotcha. That's righteous. Let's go ahead, get this guy out here. Big dragon. Dragon out of 10. Hacha! Well, that was the fastest surrender I ever seen. I guess we're not counting that. That's dumb. Let's find a real duel. Ugh. I burped. Usually I cut those out, but I was talking as I did so... Sorry. Bazman! He's kind of like Batman, but with more pizzazz. Pizzazz! I don't know what a baza is. Someone will have to tell me. Hey, we got Super Poly! And no Metalfoes. Not a single gosh darn Metalfoe. I've got a lot of them in my deck. A sad state of affairs. More luck-based deck than I thought. At least we got our field spell. So, like, Baller Drock's not going to be able to do stuff because he can't banish us, and he can't negate us. And he couldn't negate us anyway because I don't... and it can only banish monsters, but he can banish them from the field or the graveyard, so, you know. He's got that. But I'd really like if I could get a Metalfoe. That would be cool. I'd be a happy man. With happy hands. He pretty much has to rely on his own monster effects to trigger anything. Because I've got effects, but they activate in the hand. This only activates when a zombie's effect is triggered. Zombie World makes everything on the field zombie, but my cards only activate in the hand, so... You know. What you gonna do? Be like, whatever, nerd. Let's see. Activate. Bam. By the way, let's just do one of these. And then let's just go ahead and set up our graveyard. Let's see. Well, you definitely want to send one of those. I definitely want to add to my hand one of these. Because this can activate Special Summon Self. Still not a zombie. Normal Summon. Let's go ahead and make this dude the biggin. And let's just go ahead. We're going to bounce this. Yeah. Because it's hard for him to get out of his hand again. Let's see. And yeah, I've got 2 of everything. So the blue one, let's get the blue one in there. Blue is very important. Blue is a very important color. It may not be a creative color, but it's a important one. No, I'm good. So I've got multitudes of protection. I've got, let's look at the old graveyard. I've got destruction, combat, and targeting protection. The field spell says monster effects in general just can't affect me. If he special summons, I'm going to draw 2, and if during the process of drawing 2, I draw into, oh, I don't know, some kind of Metalfoe, then he's going to have a bad time. I think that's one of the things I like about Tenyi, in general, is just because they have non-effect monsters, a lot of the decks that are based around negating monster effects just don't do anything. Oh, why, thank you. I enjoy drawing cards. Imagine if this wasn't once per turn. Jeez and crackers. And yeah, there's a surprising amount of ways. I remember I was watching Farfa actually built a pure Tenyi deck. And his was basically about maximizing this. He played Metaverse. And then he played a bunch of, not a bunch of Floodgates, but I remember he played Vanity's Fiend because you could special summon these. And there's no restriction to it. You just special summon it and then like tribute it off for a Vanity's Fiend. Like, hey, no special summons. Also, I've got a 3000 with protection. And I was like, that's a nice idea. Perhaps I'll steal it. But at the same time, I don't really like to sit on Floodgates so much. They're not really, like, interactive or whatever. I mean, nothing against Farfa. Nothing against anyone who does like to sit on Floodgates. You can do whatever you want. But they don't make for a very interesting show. Like, if I just summon stuff and I'm like, there, now my opponent can't play. Wasn't that fun? And I do it 10 times in a row. It's just boring to watch. Here, there's, like, interaction and stuff going on. But yeah, my point is, there's a lot of stuff you could do with Tenyis. I think a lot of people, myself included, when I first read this, I mistakenly read it as, like, yeah, I read the, like, if you control no effect monsters, and thought you had to have no effect monsters on the field to do anything. But most of the graveyard effects are just like, if you control a face-up non-effect monster. So you can have, like, effect monsters in your deck, or even on your field, and still make use of most of this stuff. Like, you can't swarm with effect monsters, but you can make use of the graveyard effects. What are you doing? We managed to get Baller Drock back out, but it's still in defense mode. Okay, there's Link Kuriboh. And this 2 Baller Drocks make a rank 8? What, are you gonna banish me? I wonder if he's gonna try to banish my monster on the field. I think he did. It doesn't target, so... Yeah, what you need to do is banish from the graveyard, because that's where all my resources are at. But even then, I've got stuff and things that I wouldn't recommend dealing with. I wonder if he can negate the effect of a... let's see. When a zombie monster... Okay, so that'll put him... minus 15. He'll still be higher than me. So, we're good. I'm just going to let that be destroyed. Because then I can use Bloomin'. Da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. Destroy a monster? Yeah, get that out of here. You thought you could use the battle effect, but you cannot. And mine's bigger than yours. Oh hey, Necroworld Banshee. Just gonna protect some things. Just more damage on board. That's pretty neat. And I finally draw a Metalfoe, but it's not the one I want. Oh, you're gonna summon Baller Drock. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Hell yeah, I want to draw 2. Why wouldn't I? Advantage City, bro. Dynasty. Oh? Oh my. Let's see. I'm just gonna be like, nay. And I think this is banished, so now it's a worm monster, so he can't negate it. Be like, I'm not dealing with that, good sir. Now time to make him surrender. He's going to have a bad time. Crimsomite. Let's just take this, and this, and this. And thank you, 3,000 attack point beater. It's been a fun time. We're just going to attack into Link Kuriboh. Go ahead and tribute yourself off. Yeah, I mean, it won't affect me because I'm unaffected by monster effects, but you can try, buddy. That just means you take the full 3,000. Nice game. I seem to have my best games against these zombie decks. They seem to be good against things that I'm not. So there we go. 5 duels in. Finally got a really great duel. Got to show off a lot of what this deck can do. Let's go ahead into the halfway point so I can try to convince you to give me money. Give me money. But yeah, just wanted to take a moment to be like, hey, you know, this channel's mostly funded through Patreon. I have ads, but they're like once every half hour. They don't really give me a whole bunch of money. I only have them on here because YouTube won't recommend videos that don't have ads on them. So, you know, it's just kind of a necessary evil. Feel free to use ad block on my channel. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Also, I can cuss a whole bunch. It's really nice and free to be able to do what you want. But yeah, Patreon is why I can make goofy stuff like this, stuff like Metalfoes mixed with Tenyi. Probably not the most competitive build by any means, but it has some interesting synergies that people aren't exploring. So, not only are you helping out somewhat of a unique channel grow and prosper and whatnot, but you also get rewards yourself. $1 gets you on the Discord. There's a lot of people there that'll help you deck build and test and play Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff. Really friendly community. $2, you can download all the sleeves and negations and everything. I had them up there and I ruined it by moving the mouse pointer around, but you saw them earlier. You can download those. You can get downloads for the decks. Also, all the music I've made. There are other rewards as you go higher, but really, $1 or $2, that's mostly what I'd like. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want to drop me 10, that would be sweet, but just $1 really helps out. Most people don't even do that much. And if you can't do that, again, I always want to say, if you're like a student, if you can't afford $1, don't worry about it. You're cool, man. Just like the video, maybe tell someone about it, share it. If you tell 2 friends and they tell 2 friends, then you'll have some number of friends who know about my videos, and that would be cool. So, I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point. I'm not good at selling things, can you tell? I'm not, this is kind of one of those things you have to do as running like a business. I guess a YouTube channel's a bit. Let's just get back into the duels. Alright, here we are, one rambling monologue later in the 6th duel against G-Realm. J-Realm? Hard to say, is that some language that I don't understand? Does G mean anything? Is it J-I Realm? Perhaps Joseph Inglorious Realm? I'm a Joseph. That's what Joe is short for. Now you know some trivia. Oh, we're playing against some kind of Cyburst deck. This recently got hit in the OCG because it had the ability to do some kind of combos. We've got, a decent hand. We got a bounce back. We've got attack protection. This thing can recycle the bounce back. We could search some things. So we're pretty nice. I don't really know enough about Cyburst to really give competent commentary on what he's building or what he can build. So I'm just going to skip ahead to when he's done, and then we'll analyze his board together. Won't that be fun? Alright, I thought he was going to extra link, but no, he just made transcode and xcode, which is decent. This says that, let's see. Where was it? I lost my place. This card is co-linked, they gain 500. Your opponent cannot target them with card effects, so that stops targeting, and this says they can't be destroyed by card effects. So that's a little bit of protection. He's also got some kind of set card. I think these just help him, swarm, so we're pretty good. Let's see, though. I think we might be able to get over this with a little bit of chicanery. Let's go ahead and get one of those. Let me think about this. So I need to beat over this. So if I can make the other guy, yeah, I think I can do that. Make that, and then normal summon. So I can make one of these. Hey, nice to meet you. And just for some added I'm trying to think. I'm probably not going to be able to get over anything, even with that. What else do I have? That has, yeah, so we're going to special summon this, but only so we can destroy it in a second. But yeah, so we need to get over transcode. So we're going to attack transcode. You can send this card, return that to the hand. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. I've never even seen that before. Oh, but I could have 30. That would have been 20. 2, 1, 9, 8, 7. No, I still wouldn't have been able to do that. Okay, so now we're going into emergency backup mode. He's got 28. Okay, so we're going to set that there. Your move, holy man. Prohibit Snake. Is this out yet? I didn't know they had a battle hand trap. Just returns it to the hand. Brutal. So at the start of your battle phase, you can activate this. This can make attacks. Okay, so it's going to be able to draw. Alright. Oh, okay. Code Talker. So he didn't even have to do that anyway because I couldn't activate anything. I guess battle effects just never really came up. Alright, well, I am fucked. He's got too many things and I cannot deal with them all. A sad state of affairs, unless I can get, like, Super Poly, but of course I don't get Super Poly, I just get nonsense, so... There we go, another loss right after the halfway point. Let's hope that doesn't form a trend. Alright, duel number 7 versus Dr. Barber. Is this Duel Logs, Miss Kate Barber? Or I think she's called Baba Barber in America. She used to be called Miss Kate Barber. There's a Barber card. She's a Link. And she could, like, banish a face-up card you control, and it can make a whole bunch of... No, he's just playing Medulches. Alright. Medulches 101, featuring Kamina-Cat. Get it on in here. I don't know what I'm talking about. We'll come back when he's done. Alright. Big beefy beat sticks beating all around. Everybody knows that it's Beef Stick Town. Let's activate my spell trap. Hope he's not playing the Medulche trap. They have a counter trap. Do you has? I don't think anyone does. Okay, good. Activate. The worst Tenyi. Get him on in here. What are we waiting for? What kind of thing do you have? Some kind of floodgate? Solemn warning, eh? I see. Very interesting. Normal summon. Let's see. I control a face-up non-effect monster. Let's just go ahead and do that. Non-effects. They aren't affected by your effects. A-doo-doo. Okay, so, what do you want to send? I want to send one of these. And I want to add to hand one of these. Ah, yes, good, very good indeed. Let's see here. While I'm here, let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Can't be destroyed by battle, alright. Bye-bye. It's been a nice time. Let's see. Special summon self. I am a big dragon man, doing things with my dragon hands. I kind of want to keep this here. I like him. He's got 1900. He's on a thing. It's got spoons on it, but it's still fine. So we're going to banish this, add this boy back to my hand. I sent that straight from the graveyard, so I still haven't summoned it, which means I can fucking summon it. Yo, what's up? And then I can do one of these. This is what we call a gamer move. Let's get blue out because I'm worried about something, some kind of thing that might happen. I'm worried he's got like torrential tribute set. That's something I wouldn't like to see. I'm not cool with that, bro. Okay. And finally, let's try one of these. Hello. I'm going to destroy everything you love. Oh, you're going to negate my effect. Oh. That's one of the few things I have that have effects. Alright. Big Chungus coming on down. Do another thing in Big Chungus Town. Alright, let's... 3,021. Ooch. Ouch. Scoots. Scoots McGee. He's getting all these things. Yes, I really need to make another one of her if I can. I don't think I have to worry about being destroyed. He's not gonna target me either, so... all I gotta do is save this for tiramisu. And that's my one hope. I'll get to draw 2 cards. Hey. Draw 2 cards in the morning. I draw 2 cards at night. I draw 2 cards in the afternoon. It makes me feel alright. I draw 2 cards in time of peace and 2 of time of war. I draw 2 cards before I draw 2 cards, and then I draw 2 more. Doo-doo. Drawing those cards to the day she died. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Alright, he's doing stuff. Thank you for the draws. Oh wait, I don't even need to save this for tiramisu. Tiramisu cannot shuffle these back, because they are unaffected by monster effects. Oh yeah, I've got a whole engine of Metalfoes. Cool. Cool, man, cool. Granted, could shuffle back this, and I would not like that. Angeli? Maybe I should just do that. Yeah, shuffle this card. Oh, it's just shuffling its belt back to the deck. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Go ahead. Have fun. Instead of shuffle or something. I don't know. Tiramisu. It doesn't target, and I don't want to lose this. And now he has stuff in the graveyard, so I think I'm just going to be like, nah. No. No, thank you. Have a nice day, good sir. If this card on the field, you could shuffle one. Okay. Ouch. Oh, it didn't go to the graveyard, so the blue doesn't activate. Okay. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Poopsie scoopsies. So if this would be destroyed, he could shuffle things back, and I don't like that, so... just send you back to the deck, where you belong. See you later, sister. Let's see. 1. 8. Pendulum summon. Hope he doesn't play more solemns. Nope. No solemns here. Attack. Get out of my town. And you don't get to shuffle back because the Ixies don't have that effect. There we go. And let's just blow this up so I can get more things out of my deck. And set. Your move, holy man. Mr. Dr. Professor Barber, if that is your name, which it's probably not. Let's see. When this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 Madolce from your deck to your hand. Neat. You go and get a cat. When this card is normal summoned, you can... oh, okay. Okay, I just win. Hey, neat. It didn't follow a trend like I ominously stated. Let's go ahead into the 8th duel, then. Alright, here we are, 8th duel, the Ocho, about to step into the octagon for 8 rounds of excitement with Reflex. You're missing an L there, buddy. If you wanted to be an English word, I mean, I don't know. Hey, 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 we got it. We're the monkeys. People say we monkey around, but we're too busy super polymerizationing to let anybody down. I've just gotta hope he summons a monster, and it's not a monster that prevents special summons, and then ends his turn, and then I have a nice, fun time. Watch, he'll just surrender. Please don't. Please. I have cupcakes. I need to defeat you on camera. Sir? Sir, you're taking an awful long time to decide your opening move, sir. Okay, good. He appears to be summoning things, and it's not just like an inspector border, so we're probably good. We got this thing, it looks like a kid, but they've got like powerful adult thighs. I don't understand it. Some kind of space baby, maybe? This is a 2001 reference. How's my audio doing? Okay. For a second I thought my audio was being all weird. Ouch. Now he knows what's waiting him. Great, I finally get this, and it gets fucking Neos. It's not just like using the engine to make something, because he's playing Flare Scarab, and only a Neos deck would actually play Flare Scarab. Just ending your turn, a wise move, Samson. Ha. I have a field spell. Ha. I have a Tenyi. Bada boom. Bagada boom. Ha. I have a monk. And there's actually no reason to just use Super Poly, especially when I have a counter trap. So I think I'm just gonna, like, normal summon. And hope he doesn't play Mirror Force, because if he plays Mirror Force, I'm gonna have a sad, sad time. I can just attack over this. Get out of here. You too. And I can set both. As soon as he special summons something, I'll draw 2 cards, so then I'll be able to Super Polymerization. Unless this is Twin Twisters, and he's waiting for the end phase, and he happens to hit the Twin Twisters. That would suck. Okay, good. I'm safe for now. I'm playing the most dangerous game. Well, it's not the most dangerous game. If it was perhaps against something more powerful than Neos, then it would be a dangerous game. As it stands, it's like a moderately. It's on the same danger scale as like, he summoned a non-effect monster. That cheeky bastard. They have to summon an effect monster for me to draw 2, and he summoned Neos. Okay, but now what? Now what will you do, smart man? Brave Neos is an effect monster. Are you attributing that to summon an effect monster? I think you are. Yeah, I was gonna say, fighting Neos is on the same danger level as, like, lawn darts. If you're unfamiliar with lawn darts, it was a game in the 70s where you gotta... It's basically, they just sold you... They sold to kids these, like, almost foot-long metal spears. And then they had, like, a ring, and they're like, set a ring at, like, 20 feet apart and stand at the edge of the ring and throw the lawn darts and try to get them to stick into the ring. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, randomly destroy 1 card in your opponent's hand. Alright, well, this seems like as good a time as any. I'm sad I had to use it here, but at least I got to use it at all. Ploop. Adamantite. 1 Metalfoe, 1 monster with 2,500 or less attack. Now I got a big boy. He's big. He's a big man. Special summon? It's not an effect monster, but it just has 1,500 attack, so... I mean, why turn this into something else? I could just attack for 1,500. Bada bingo. But yeah, the thing about lawn darts is that, some kid died playing it. As you might imagine, because you're literally throwing huge metal, like, pointy things towards each other. And then they recalled them off the market. But it's like, you know, millions were sold, and I believe only 1 kid ever died, which is still, like, a tragedy and everything. But, it doesn't point towards them being, like, this super dangerous thing. It's just like, you can't, that's what Neos is. You can die if you're unlucky. You don't want to be the unlucky guy who dies to Neos, but they still can kill you. Gotta be a little careful. Now watch, he knew about that Super Poly, and he's been waiting, and now he's gonna come out swinging with, like, all the... Okay, never mind. He's not gonna do anything like that at all. It's just gonna be one of those things. Normal summon? Hello. Just hope... I mean, even if this has... Yeah. Unless he's got some kind of trap that can do something. I think he's just done for. I think his life is forfeit. I think he's gonna have to go home, talk to his mom. Be like, I'm sorry I died. Oh! Neospatian Grand Mole? Okay, it's gotta be... I guess he couldn't do that. There's no damage step. Maybe. No, stop it. I want that. I want that in the graveyard. And then you take... Okay, there we go. Another victory notched into our belt. Granted, it was against Neos. But they could have been a lawn dart situation. So let's go ahead into the 9th duel. Mr. Popo. I've heard that his powers are formidable. And his might is many. And, 9th duel. Not gonna lie, running out of steam a little bit here. I'm at an hour and a half on recording time. Went up, walked around just slightly, just a little bit, just emptied the trash because there was a fly buzzing around or whatever. And it's just like, ooh, I gotta play 2 more duels. Which, you know, when I say it like that, I sound like the weakest, most, like, snowflake. My job is so hard, I have to play duels. Yeah, I should just not complain. This is pretty great. I get to play strategies and stuff like that. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Macrocosmos, but I need the graveyard. Why would you do this to me? Alright. 1 and 8, and that's only going to... Okay. Let's see. Destroyed. In general. I mean, I guess I'm gonna take the... Push to you, I say. And I could do this, and I would banish, and I could get one to hand. Yeah. It's worth it. Let's banish this guy, because I need it the least. I have to do one to do the other. Well, doesn't that just tuckle my duckle? I was hoping I could make a shaman, and then when one attacked, I could destroy his macrocosmos. But it doesn't quite work that way, sadly. All I've done is remove a card from my deck that I could have used. At least whatever gets destroyed, I'll get a replacement, but it's going to be hard because I need 2 wire monsters, I believe. What is this? Yeah, 2 worm monsters to make this. And right now I only have 1, and it's the weakest one I have. If he's going to run over anything, it's probably going to be that. What else can do? I don't know. We'll be back. We'll see what happens when it happens. Alright. You're playing Tenyi with Macrocosmos and Metalfoes. Okay, you can make a level 9 synchro? What are you up to, lad? I'm more than a bit confused as to why you would use a card that needs to be in the graveyard alongside a card that shuts down the graveyard. Alright. Well, that's sad. He's playing Metalfoes. Alright. I'm going to die to Metalfoes tonight. 2 kids gonna die tonight. A sad state of affairs. Alright, what hope do I have? I believe in a mankind under. Special summon 1 from your hand. Alright. I don't have any special summon monsters. You're just banishing yourself. And then that comes back. Let's see. You could target one of your Metalfoes monsters that is banished or in the graveyard. Okay, so I can at least kill that, because it doesn't do anything, because he doesn't have anything. There you go. I really just gotta wait until I get 2 Tenyi and this, and then I can get rid of Macrocosmos, and then maybe I could do something. Oh yeah, it doesn't go to his extra deck, it just gets banished again. Gotcha. This sucks. He just happened to top deck Macrocosmos, and I didn't top deck Twin Twisters. Let's see. Destroyed, you can then summon one of those destroyed monsters, then destroy one monster your opponent controls. That won't help me, so no. Because I could destroy this, but I believe it's getting banished at the end of the turn anyway. Which is exactly what would have happened. Fucking Metalfoes counter! And then that... Okay, he's not shuffling it back because now he's got Decoy Dragon, so... Sadness. Set your go. This is gonna be one hell of a grind. This is why even when well, I'm trying to remember. Did I play Macrocosmos? I don't feel like I played Macrocosmos and Metalfoes. It's one of those, like, cheesy one-ofs where it's like, you can win if this happens, and then it's just sadness for everyone. Come on, just give me any other Metalfoe, or not Metalfoe, any other whatever. And I don't have anything else that can... they have to be in the graveyard. This does piercing, but I have no way to fusion them. Yep. We'll be back when something happens. Thank you! Finally! Okay. I mean, I'm going to lose all of these things, and it's going to be somewhat sad, but it's I have to get rid of Macrocosmos, and this is the only way I can do it. So, get that. Get fucking Special Summon Self. Oof-de-doof. Fucking get... this. Can use effect? No. And sadly, if I attack this, he's going to summon Daedalus. So, can't even do that. I have to crash into this. Yes, get rid of Macrocosmos. Oh, when any attack is declared. And there's my field. There's everything I'd ever hoped for. Everything I ever needed. Yeah, but this is banished, so... At least now I can play! Now I can play the game! Will I be able to do anything? Probably fucking not, but at least there's Macrocosmos is gone. Oh no. Okay, well now I lose. Took me too long to get to there. Too long to do the things that are too long. Yeah, just normal summon, activate, attack, get the things, and he has dimensional. Okay, well, fuck. It's just sad. I don't feel like I've been outplayed. I don't feel like I've been outskilled. I feel like he just happened to have the one card that shut down the part of the duel that I use. And therefore I lost near the beginning. I mean, I like Metalfoes, but he didn't do anything good. He just sat on Macrocosmos. Ooh, sadness. Oh well, 10th duel. Alright, 10th and final duel versus Pokemon Trainer. It's like a trainer, but with fundamental differences. Still, I feel bad. I kind of sold this up as a Super Poly deck. I was all excited about it, and instead, I've only used it once against Neos, or against that deck that I just won. I mean, now we've got the thing, but I'm not gonna use it against fucking Necro World Banshee. Activate. What now, sucker? Oh. You're gonna do something? You're gonna get a field spell of your own? No? Okay. Activate. I mean, I'll save these two. I'll have them for later. Again, I could probably draw something off of Flawless Perfection of the Tenyi that would probably be better. So, go into this. Then while I only control one, we'll summon this. Now he's going to destroy some things. Well, there goes my field spell. A sad state of affairs. Now he has the zombie world. I kind of wanted that field spell. A sad state of affairs, but that's fine. We still got this. Let's go ahead and just... Yeah, I think that's the one I want, because that's the one that's going to be able to destroy things. I need to destroy and then build and destroy, and we're just going to attack for 14, because that's higher than the 12 we'll have with Lamb for Linkus. Nope, I'm good. Let's just... Oh, I can only make Tenyis this turn. Or worms. If you use the Golden Dragon's Banish effect grave. Banished from grave effect. You only make worms this turn. So I'm just gonna make another one. 2 monks. Twice as monkey. And a set. There you go. Enjoy. It's me, Mario. I'ma have a fun for you. Ah, Shiranus. Shiranai. Shiranui. Alright. He can make a 7. He can make a 6. He's going to make neither. He's going to make a Vendred. Let's see. If this card battles, you could send 1 zombie. Okay, and that's what he wanted to do anyway, so I'm not even gonna... There's no point in negating that. Why would you pay life points just to do more life point damage? That I'll negate, yeah. You just took a bunch of damage for fucking nothing. Summon out that guy. Hey, dude. Don't make it bad. I summon a big boy, and then I kill your dude. Remember to get fucked in the face, and then you can face the things you like a sweater. Oh no, what will I do? What sort of thing will I have to be? And fuck you. Let's just make one of these. You're gonna get that big old steez. What is... Oh yeah, because I can't, because he takes up the extra monster zone, so I can't make the thing I want to make. But I don't think he can... I don't think he can do anything. He could send something to the graveyard, obviously. Well, I was mistaken. I should have calculated out the numbers. And now he just gets those. Welp! That's what I get for planning things. Fuck nuggets. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. T-Foes, we went 6-4. Lost that last one, by the way. Not sure if you could tell. That's what fuck nuggets means. That means, oh... I've lost this. I have miscalculated gravely. A sad state of affairs. But yeah, still did pretty decently. Didn't get to use Super Poly as much as I'd like. Kinda had a few mismatches there at the end, but hopefully you can see the potential of this deck. It's got a lot of protection. It's got a lot of toolboxy sort of elements. We never really got a chance to make any of the other Metalfoe stuff, which is sad. You can make those with Super Poly as well. And they come up from time to time. Very neat. As I mentioned before, didn't really use Mare, didn't use Vanity's Fiend. Maybe if you add those in, add all this together, you can have something really interesting. So I hope, if nothing else, you learned something. You had an entertaining time while you were here. Next episode, not quite sure what I'm doing. Might be Hakai, perhaps. We'll see. I've been thinking about Noble Knights, maybe. Or Fire Fists. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm kind of interested in, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway... Until next time, good luck, and have fun. Welcome to the end of the screen, partner. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just wanted to take a moment to thank all my patrons for making this show possible, but especially the high-tier patrons who assert their dominance not through T-posing, but by being in the credits. They are Assault Leg Kale, Hobbsy, Chris W., Muntry, Austin Glover, Daniel Frowsing, J3 Puffin, Lucas Geardis, Slamuel, Antonio Simonelli, Quintingent, Dancing Joker, Inner Hype, Mr. Eiffel, Diotic, Jeffrey Longrano, Manuel Torres, Buster Blader, Brian Bruns, and Casper Cabros. Each and every one of them has my sincere gratitude. If you'd like to join them, the Patreon link is in the description and on the screen. And this episode's secret passcode of the day is non-affected. Be sure to include that in the comments below to show you made it all the way to the very end. Thanks again, and have a nice day.